Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to repair a charging system for a speaker. This thing looks a bit confusing, but it is just a Bluetooth speaker. So let's get started repairing it. So here the first thing I decided to do, I decided to attempt to open it. It was so confusing, so I started at this part because most Bluetooth speakers hide screws under this thing. This thing is metallic and inside is where the speakers are. So after removing this metallic stuff, I grabbed my screwdriver and started unscrewing all the screws. After that, I went to the base and removed something that looks like a rubber. The rubber base was tightly glued onto this Bluetooth speaker, so I pulled it so hard so that it peels off. To my surprise, there was no deal this side. The motherboard was located at the top part, so I had to remove this plastic from the top. After removing it, the screws were exposed. I grabbed my screwdriver and unscrewed all the screws. Now the motherboard is exposed too. I grabbed my screwdriver and unscrewed the screws that are tightening it. After that, I disconnected the wires that are connecting to the battery and the wires that are connecting to the speaker, plus the wire that is connecting to the antenna. I did this so that I can work on this PCB separately. Now you can see the PCB is now independent of wires. I can now repair the damaged charging port. Since I don't have a workstation, I used a soldering iron for all of my work. So I placed a PCB onto the soldering iron so that it hits it gently. Meanwhile, I noticed some small cockroaches running away because they had started feeling some heat. So I eased their work by pouring petrol on them. So now if you try to analyze the charging port, you can really see that it is missing. That's because it might have fallen from this part. So what we are going to do is to put a new one. There we go. I've placed a new charging port, but I must hit it so that it sits firmly onto the PCB. With the help of a tweezer, I pushed it onto the PCB so that it sits firmly. The earphone jack had also fallen, so I had to place it back also. Before putting it back, I added some solder so that it intensifies. After that, I grabbed it by the tweezer, then I placed it onto the PCB to its respective position. After both the charging port and the earphone jack had successfully sticked onto the PCB, I stopped hitting them. Then I removed the PCB so that I can notice for any error. After that, I noticed that some terminals on the charging port have not been connected properly onto the PCB. So the next step, I grabbed my soldering paste and smeared it onto the terminals of the charging port. Then I used the soldering iron to gently hit that part. Finally, it was time for testing. I connected the charging cable into the PCB, and the red LED was lighting up, showing that what I'd repaired had started working. So without wasting any more time, I connected the battery wires onto the PCB, then followed by the two wires that connect to the speaker, and then the single wire that connects to the antenna. After that, I tested the PCB one more last time by connecting the charging cable onto it. And finally, the red LED lit up without flickering. So I placed back the PCB and then pressed back the screws that were responsible of holding it into its position. Then I used the screwdriver to tighten them up. Then I placed another piece of plastic onto the top. This plastic contained buttons which were exposed onto the top. I added the necessary screws that were holding it into place. Then I used the screwdriver to tighten them up. Then finally I added another plastic that was supposed to sit on top. Then I did the remaining part of closing this thing, and then I'm done repairing it. After closing it, I decided to test it one more final time. So I brought a charging cable and connected it into the charging port. A red LED lit up as expected, indicating that the thing has been repaired and is working properly. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe.